wanted to refresh. Everything just went off totally. But we are back because we must accomplish this particular program this night. So please, as you're coming right now, please endeavor to like and share once again as we move on, because we must continue to do what we are doing. It's our right. Even if there is kick out, we must come back to continue what we are doing. It is very, very important for us to do so. Please come back, like and share the program as you come. Please like, share. We are back, we are live, and we are direct. No matter what enemy try to do, we are not going to allow them to win us. Rather, we must be on the winning side. So please come in, come back, like and share the program. It is very, very important as you do so. Please, my people. We are back. Put your comment. Let us see what happened before, what will happen again, because we wonder how our comments are not coming out. Everything is hiding. That is why we want to try to refresh the program and mistakenly touch hand on end. Then I ended everything. So please join me back. If what we are doing is important to you, also put comment for us so that you are here once again. Yes, I can see you. Thank you so much for coming, my people. I love people so much for being resolute and being smart. That is who we are. That is why the world is fighting us. Please, I urge you to like and share as you come, so others know that we are back before we continue. You know how we do it here. Once we have 10 likes, we move on. Please like and share the program back. Please do that. Yes, I see you. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. This your name is always for hard me to. Is it Bosha? Bosha. Anyhow I call it, and deal with me, my brother. Thank you so much for coming. Please, as you come, please like and share. We are back. We will allow the network or what happened last time to kick us away. So far, our mission has not been accomplished this night. We must accomplish this mission of sending this message to ELIAS, the criminal ELIAS, who is deceiving and defrauding Biafran people. We are not here for saga. We are here to set our record straight. We here totally on a different mission. If you watch and if you understand what we are doing here, Ogonaya can testify, Michelle can testify what we are doing, that we are not running saga. Rather, we are here to present it raw, the way it is. So people may know that we understand why we want a new country, that we are not just playing. So please like and share as you come. Please like and share back so others know that we are live and we are direct. For people to come to hear a different thing, for them to understand why what we are doing is important this time around. It is a high time we educate ourselves. We show the world that we can search. So they cannot be able to come with lies and deceits anymore. Hope you understand. So the world will not come with lies and deceits anymore. So they may know that the Biafran people have stood up on their own to know everything. To know everything in between. That is why as you come, like, share, and also do what? Comment in what we are doing here right now, please. We have only 4 minutes. So we are waiting for once it is 10 likes, we kick it off. We move on without wasting time. This is why I ask you to share and like the program so others may know that we are live and we are direct. Please endeavor to do so as you come in. Please like and share the program. Please like. We're waiting for the like. That's why we are shouting for it. So we can go on with what we are doing. So it may go viral. Because the more you like, the more people see it, the more they come, the more the program is going. But that is why we have 5 likes. We are waiting for more 5 people to join us. As they join us, we move on with what we are doing. But we are still waiting them. I am also sharing. I am also doing share. the way I can be able to share the program right now. So as I'm sharing, I want us to know what we are doing this night is that we are calling on ELIAS, Ogenkere Lobby, to come and tell us where they gather their information that a new country must get its border 80% before they can be able to get international recognition, or before they can be a country. That is what we are doing here. I see Xiaomi, good morning. Sorry, good evening from here. Thanks for coming in. My brother, we are behind you. God bless you. They have no option than to let USB go. Thank you. This your word really sings so much. Thank you so much. So people, once you come in, once you like, please also share. Please, once you come in here, you view the program, please like and share, please. Put your comment so we know that we are here. As we are explaining time for call, everyone can also make his own contribution. So please do not keep silent. Do not just watch the program, but do me a favor of liking and sharing the program. That is what I want you to do for me this night. Are you doing that? Have you liked the program? Have you shared the program? Our time has changed because of our job. We will only be coming in the night. We'll be coming in the night and we must come. Please. We also told you that everything that we are doing because Chukwuka will know that we will come this night. Please. In the closing of the program, we are going to say a prayer for Mazinande Kano, Mas Simon Ebanjoko, for Elohim to give them good health. In the closing, we have 7 like, remain more 3 people, but I think as we're waiting for them to come, let us start from afresh. So the program will look afresh again from the beginning of what we are doing this night. I want to go back to the beginning. I will allow the voice to play until you get to where we are. Or to get to where we, so you understand. We are asking ELIAS of Lobby of Ogenkere, who has never talked about what Nigeria government is doing in our land. For one day, he has never mentioned what Nigeria government is doing in our land. True or false? If you have heard him doing that, please let me know. I stand to be corrected. If anyone has have them doing that, listen to this. Okay, sorry. Let me raise the volume. It's from my hand.
The notion of a percentage of border control is not a recognized legal standard for statehood. Instead, the widely accepted criteria for a new state, as outlined in the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States, 1933, a permanent population. There needs to be a settled community of people living in the territory. A defined territory. The area must have recognized borders, even if there are some disputes. An effective government. There must be a functioning government with the ability to exercise control over the territory and its population. The capacity to enter into relations with other states. The entity must be able to conduct foreign policy and engage in international relations.
Now this is where we are on number 4. We have explained on number 3. Where we are on number 4 of this question we are asking ELIAS, Chiamaka Jere, Sonea Prawa, CRC, and all the mugus on the platform who claim they're in social media from 19 Mregede, who cannot bring what to challenge the authorities of the world for them to know what we are doing, for them to teach us so we can be able to know our rights and what we are doing. I hope you are following. I also want you to know that you can have it clearly here. Under Montevideo Convention 1933, they put criteria for you to be a country. What makes you a country is not protecting your land 80%, getting your land 80% from your enemy. It's not. What makes you a country is these 4 criteria here. Number one, a population. Number two, identified territory. Number four, and number three, an effective government. Number four is very, very important. The capacity to enter into a relations with other states. Not fall back to enter, not a lobby, not bridge. A state will enter into a relationship with other states. The entity must be able to conduct foreign policy and engage in international recognition. ELIAS, which law is from where you quoted that 80% of United States of Biafra border will be secured before any country will give us an international recognition, both international and local. Please, can you identify to Biafran people which law that said that? My people, I want to know that ELIAS is a criminal working for Nigeria. ELIAS never want Biafra to be declared, because real declaration of Biafra will stop Biafran people paying him money. So he wants to continue getting money and also getting from Nigeria. That is why he asked Ogen Kere, why they plan to fall back when Obato Obie is here with us. That is why they removed the name of Ma Simon Ekpa on September, and he has a problem on November. Then you may know their plans and how they plan, how their evil plan is working. I want to know that nothing like so I want you to know that getting our country, getting recognition is not about protecting the borders of Biafra land 80%. It's all about the population. It's all about now we have identified our territory made up of 40 states of Biafra, and also have effective working governments, and also a government that can enter into relationship or see the capacity to enter into relations with other states, not other fallback, not other bridge, not any structure, not any organization. A state is what we're talking about in international law. Listen.
It's important to understand that fulfilling these criteria doesn't automatically guarantee international recognition. Recognition from other countries is often a political act, not a legal one, and is influenced by factors like strategic interests, human rights records, and adherence to international law.
I hope you are following me. I hope you understand what we are doing. Please like and share as you come in. Don't just watch the program. Others may know that we are live and we are handling this particular topic of ELIAS, lying to Biafran people and lying to the world that will hook him one day on his neck. It is important to understand that fulfilling this criteria does not automatically grant international recognition. That after we have met all these criteria, after our official declaration, that it doesn't give us automatically ticket for international recognition. There is a criteria for international recognition. And you must be a country. You must be an existing country before you can seek this international recognition. You must be a state to talk to a fellow state. You must be what? A state to talk to a fellow state. We must be a state to talk to. Now we are a country. We can talk to Canada. We can talk to Australia. We can talk to any country in the world that we choose to talk to, because we have officially declared our independence with a population, with a defined territory, with effective government, with a government that is ready to enter into relationship, sign document, sign treaty with other countries. This is what we're talking about. This is what it is. You must continue. Listen to this video.
The video explains the difference between de facto and de jure recognition, which is a key concept in understanding how states are recognized under international law.
There is two types of country. There is a two type of a country. And now I am going to allow those video of international law to play. That is why I told that we need the support on this platform. So as we are going to play this video, it can see it on the screen. So you can make it go viral. There is a de facto and the jure recognition. I want to know the most important one that the other people needed the most, and also for you to know the one that your government is working for you. Listen to this as it play from YouTube.
Hello, a warm welcome to you from SGT University. I'm Anjali from Faculty of Law. Today we are going to learn about de facto and de jure recognition. Modes of recognition. There are two modes of recognition of the state: de facto recognition and de jure recognition. By de facto recognition, we mean a provisional recognition of statehood. It is a primary step to de jure recognition. It is a temporary and factual recognition as a state, and it can be either conditional or without any condition. This mode of recognition is granted when a new state holds a sufficient territory and control over a particular territory, but the other existing states consider that it does not have enough stability or any other unsettling issues. So, we can consider it as a test of control for newly formed states. De facto recognition is a process of acknowledging a new state by a non-committal act. The state having de facto recognition
by a non-committing act for de facto government. A de facto government is a country like Kosovo, Northern Cyprus, Taiwan. These are countries, but they are de facto country. That is why you can't hear their name. That is why they don't have a lot of things. That is why they are under countries, because they are de facto. They did not officially declare. You had it here that the Jew government or the Jew recognition is a country that was officially declared their independence with a delegate of people that gathered together and said, today is so day, we want to be a new country, like what we did in Helsinki, Finland on November 29, 2024. Let's continue listening. I wish we have a gadget so we can play this video. You can see it on screen. But no matter,
are not eligible for being a member of the UN, example Israel, Taiwan, Bangladesh. De jure recognition. De jure recognition is the recognition of a new state by the existing state when they consider that the new state fulfills all the essential characteristics of a state. The de jure recognition can be granted either with or without de facto recognition. This mode of recognition is granted when the newly formed state acquires permanent stability and statehood. The de jure recognition grants the permanent status of a newborn state as a sovereign state. In the case of Luther versus Sagor, it was held that for the purpose of giving effect to the internal acts of the recognized authority, there is no distinction between de facto and de jure recognition. Examples of de facto and de jure recognition. One of the examples of de facto and de jure recognition is the recognition of the Soviet Union was established in 1917. It was the de facto recognized by the government of UK in 1921, but it was not given the de jure recognition until 1924. Similarly, Bangladesh was established in March 1971. India and Bhutan recognized it just after 9 months of the establishment, but the US gave its legal recognition after nearly a year in 1972. Let us now look at the distinction between de facto and de jure recognition. De facto recognition is a provisional and factual recognition, whereas de jure recognition is a legal recognition. De facto recognition is granted when there is fulfillment of the essential
Difference between
conditions
de
of
facto and
statehood. De jure recognition is granted when the state fulfills all the essential conditions of state along with sufficient control and permanency. De facto recognition is a primary step towards granting de jure recognition. De jure recognition can be granted either with or without the grant of de facto recognition. De facto recognition can either be conditional or non conditional, whereas de jure recognition is final and non conditional. De facto recognition is revocable in nature, de jure is non revocable. The states recognized under this mode have only a few rights and obligations as against other states, whereas in de jure recognition, the state enjoys absolute.
I am playing this video to you to understand the game of a new country. There is different kind of recognition, but between what you are hearing now or between what I have studied and this video I'm playing to you, I want you to know that the jure recognition is the highest. That is, they said, it's an international recognition. But de facto, that is why after we have had de facto government, Obato Obiesi went ahead to that we must declare Biafra officially for us to be recognized on the jure recognition of UN. Yes, we told you that a country like Bangladesh is a country. They declare it officially and officially get international recognition from the UN members and country that surrenders UN. The body of the country that surrenders, that carries UN, give them recognition. Officially, they said the jure official recognition is legal, but de facto is not legal. So between you as a Biafran, do you want de facto or do you want the jure, the one that is legal and the one that is not illegal? That is how all this Babachi group, do you hear them talking about group here? Do you hear them talking about a bridge here? They are preaching and talking about what? Talking about a corner that's going to be official recognition that are going to be free in every law outrightly. That is why I'm playing this video, so you may understand it. So I want you to know they only give two people. They even mention their name. They did not mention any group, any lobby. They only mention a similar things that look like the same, but they're not the same. Then when you look at them, you say, okay, hey, we're a country now. We're a de facto country. A de facto country does not have equal right with the Jew recognition country. With the Jew recognition country, you had this here. The only thing I'm here is to explain it to you, to everyone understanding, for you to understand the importance of your government and what the government is planning. That the de facto is down. The jure recognition of a new country is up, and it is all about legit and legal. But why that this particular de facto is not legal and not legit? The right that the Jew, what our government are presenting, are pursuing has, is not what de facto has. Not even a group. not IPOB. Do you hear them mentioning anything group here? The answer is they call it de facto government of a country. And what? They do recognition of a new state that was officially declared. This is the what people that they're talking about. So as you are listening to this video this night, what is your take home? Are you supporting your government? Are you not supporting the government? I want to allow you to play fully so you may understand why you need the government and why the government is very, very important in what they are doing, pursuing an international recognition. With one international recognition, nobody will question Simon Ekpe again. Nobody will question Nnamdi Kanu again. All the prisoners of conscience of Biafra, all will be released under this international recognition. These are pure truth that I want us to understand. Forget that the woman is there. What is the pattern is when it's come to international law, are they doing the right thing that will get us international recognition? That is why she's not a woman of woto, but she's a woman of intelligence, a woman of international law, a woman who understands what I am doing here is not what you think. I don't do what others are doing. Always is my own part. So if you like what I'm doing, subscribe on my YouTube page, like my program, come turn the notification on so you know anytime that we are live. But if you don't like, you're on your own. Because I will not do what you want, but I will do what that can help the government that we are into right now. As you come, I told you to please like and share the program. It is very, very important if you do so. If you like the program, also share the program. Please, while you are doing that, others know that we are live. It is very, very important to do so, my people. We are no longer in the era, and I want you to know, we are in the era of diplomatic movement. That is where we are. That is what we are doing. So I will ask you again, please like and share this program so others may know that we are live. Are you commenting on what we are doing? Do you think that what we are doing is our right and the government is on the right track? After listening to Ngozi Rabeze, you may understand that the government is on the right track. That's what? So that you may understand that the government is what? On the right track. Without playing. It is very important for you to understand the rights of the government and what the government is supposed to do to make everything right and possible for the real Biafran people. What you have understand today, that what ELIAS is doing does not exist, but because of he wants to continue making the Biafran people, that is the only reason why ELIAS is doing what he is doing. And also because Nigeria government paid him money to come and destroy the movement, the actualization, the declaration of United of Biafra. After he could not be able to destroy the government, they also paid him to come and destroy the country. After they cannot stop the declaration, they could not paying them. But let us see how everything will end. That's why I told this night that this program is not going to be so long. Despite that it has cut in from the other side. But I ask you, please, if you want to call, our lines are free to call on number +9733360513337. If you want to call, you are free to call to submit your own opinion or what you think about what we did this night. So all is left in your hand to call. If you want to call, please call now on number +9733605137 if you wish to call. I also want you to know that what we are doing is our right. Nobody will do it for us except we. I want you to understand, never in the world can a country get his border 80% before they will give them international recognition. I hope with what we read this night, I hope you may understand how important, how imperative it is on the lives of ELIAS, who Nigeria government is sent to come and destroy your government, your country, with Ogenkere, Sona Akwarawa, Imam Maduabo, Chiamaka Jere, and the so-called IPOB 190. Oh, I see my big auntie, Progress the analyst. I greet you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in on our platform. Thank you so much. Thank you. My fellow Biafrans, all of you know her. But in case, if you don't know who is the Progress analyst, please, you can see her name. They just type that name. You can go to her page. She is doing a wonderful job. She is destroying the lies and propaganda of Alade Orama, Chiamaka, all of them who are against government. Once you've noticed that you are lying to the Biafran people, she will give it to you and trying to expose all your lies. So that's why I told you, please try and subscribe and also listen to her. Look out for her. She's so marvelous, she's so wonderful, and she's doing a very great job. Thank you so much, Amen. Thank you so much, my sister. I want us to know from the video we play that what you can see difference between the facto government that we are into. If the facto government is enough, we don't need to come and what? We don't have to go to Finland to declare Biafra officially to make it the due government of recognition. I want to know that everything that we are doing, about to plan everything, and he know the best among best. That is why he give us going to Finland. That is why he present Finland to us to go and we are declare United States of Biafra. I hope you understand it very well. The facto is not enough. The facto government is not enough. I have played you a video. I have given you the article of what? Montevideo Convention that support what we are doing. That tell you that we have to declare it officially. Now, we are going to do this particular Montevideo Convention Article 1. We are going to read the full of it. So, after you have listened to it, then go and tell Ogenkere, Sona Akwarawa, that they are criminals. If you never tell them that. If you are sitting there listening to them, you are deceiving yourself and destroying yourself. You are doing yourself more harm than good. You are doing yourself more harm than good. I want you to listen to this. Listen.
The full text of Article 1 of the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States is as follows. The state as a person of international law should possess the following qualifications. A permanent population. B.
Now, do you see what we are going to present for us to get international recognition? Do you see it? If you check the video that I have cut and come back again, the one that I made mistake when I want to refresh and I cut the program, if you check we have those things that we mentioned there on Montevideo Convention 933, Article 1. The article is what we are reading now to you. Listen to the article. So for you to understand, is it anything comparison at all that ELIAS and Chiamaka and Sona Akwarawa and Ogenkere are collecting money from you, telling you that they are collecting it under bridge for them to go and get recognition? Why? It simply means that its only country can seek for recognition with all these documents of declaration. Listen to this as we continue.
A defined territory, circa government, and D. Capacity to enter into relations with the other states. This article is considered a cornerstone of the declaratory theory of statehood, which holds that a state's existence is a matter of fact, and recognition by other states is merely an acknowledgement of that fact, not a prerequisite for statehood. It's important to note that while the Montevideo Convention is a widely cited and influential document in international law, it is not universally recognized as the sole authority on statehood. Debates and interpretations continue, particularly regarding how these criteria apply to modern situations, such as states with disputed borders or limited control over their territory.
I hope you had it clearly. Let me play it again for you. I will not say a word. Then after this, we are going to explain it before we come to the end of, because I said this program will not last more than 1 hour, both two of them. Just 30 minutes, we are going to end the program. Listen.
The full text of Article 1 of the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States is as follows. The state, as a person of international law, should possess the following qualifications: a permanent population, b. a defined territory, circa government, and d. capacity to enter into relations with the other states. This article is considered a cornerstone of the declaratory theory of statehood, which holds that a state's existence is a matter of fact, and recognition by other states is merely an acknowledgement of that fact, not a prerequisite for statehood. It's important to note that while the Montevideo Convention is a widely cited and influential document in international law, it is not universally recognized as the sole authority on statehood. Debates and interpretations continue, particularly regarding how these criteria apply to modern situations, such as states with disputed borders or limited control over their territory.
I hope you get it clearly. Now let us ELIAS, where do you get this your law that proves that Biafran people who just declare a new country after the official declaration, we go and get their land 80% before we can be able to get recognition? ELIAS, where? This is Montevideo Convention. Article 1 is what I'm reading. Between Geneva Convention, there is only 3 bodies of laid down principle that we are going to follow. 1 is UN. Number 2, Montevideo Convention. Number 3, Geneva Convention. This is where they put outline criteria happen to be a law that we are going to follow now that we are a new country. Now that we are a new country, they outline it for us to take it and how we can be able to get it. The full text of Article 1 of the Montevideo Convention on the rights and the duties of a state is follows. The state, not a bridge, not a group, not individual, not a military, not even a military, not even individual, no organization. They say here, the state as a person of international law should proceed this follow qualification. All the document of declaration is between Ngozi Orebeze and Obata Obi. And that's Obata who's all document of Ngozi Orebeze. A parent population of over 50 million self-referendum. We must submit that document. A defined territory, 40 states of the of Biafra in our map. A government led by Ngozi Orebeze, we must present this document. The capacity they will prove now when they bring these 3 criteria and bring themselves, they are the one talking as a state, as the leaders of the state. The world must listen to us at this last 9 minutes. Just the play, the one yourself. You thought it's like before. No. We are in a state, whether you like it or not. A state must talk to a state. This article is considered as the criteria stones of the declaration of the theory and the stakeholder. This is where everything lies on this Montevideo Convention, UN Charter, and the Geneva Convention 1949 as amended. Because it was there at 1920 something. Then on when it comes to 1949, they amended the law again, which holds that a state existence is a matter of fact and recognition by other states, or see here recognition by a group or by lobby that will go and get you. I am sorry for you. They could be able to deceive you, and you are giving them your money, and you are in another man's country, which they get their independence. That day you celebrate with them, you make a video with them, and when it's come to your own, you say no, you fall back. On Mars Homicidal Platform start today, we discuss the danger of falling back after the creation of a new country. After you have had that, it's not good. As I see play to you a benefit of a new country being officially declared. What are you waiting for? Why are you still being gullible? Why are you deceiving yourself? Why are you damaging yourself? You think you are damaging the Tongo's or rebels? No. Nobody is not n'elu onwe ya. Nwanza no inere ga I am sorry for all of you that have been deceived, but we are here to bring you out of that deceit with a real document, with the truth, with fact and figure, and ask you, go and verify and read by yourself. Go and search. Stop being follow. Search, so you can be able to represent and present yourself on a normal global stage and under international law of a new country. Social media we must mind things that we are doing, that things that we are going to do things that are going to campaign about the government, like reading this international law. These are important things. It is important to know that why the Montevideo Convention is widely created and implemented document in international law. It is not unusually recognized as the sole authority on the stakeholder. Debate and the interpretation continues. Now that we declare it, a debate about Biafra is going. You don't know? It is going, but you might not know. The debate is moving, but you might not know that a debate about Biafra is going. Please, if it pleases you to support the page, you can. I told that we are building this page. I make it openly. Anything you can do to support this page for us to get necessary gadgets. So as I come, I will be reading this from phone. We'll be reading this from documents, from our screen television, so other people may see it and like the program. Anthony, you're welcome. Thank you so much. You can support the page with anything you have. You can. It is very important if you do so. As you do so, may Him bless you. It is not a universal recognition as the sole authority on the stakeholders. There is those who are doing that, not you and I. What we are doing is to do what? To support them. Give them your support. Stop talking trash against your own country, against your own government. Stop. It's not helping us at all, my people. That is why we must adhere to do things that we bring the name of the government up. Wow. Show me, but thank you so much for your super chat. This is our first time of having super chat on our page. Thank you so much, my sister, to support to build this page. May Elohim bless you, protect you. From where you bring this out, may He multiply in 1,000 times. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. Yes, in what we are doing, regarding how those creators apply for the mode of the situation, such as the state with a new country have to submit all the necessary documents of declaration, population, territory, working government, capacity to enter into a relationship with other states, not with a group, not with a lobby, not with army, not anything. I said what? Not anything. Why is it hard for you to understand? Because you are a black man. A white man come and wash your head and told you that you will get one over 80%, and you remain silent. You don't want to try and find out, is it true? I'm here this night to tell that it's not true. We don't need any fucking 80%. We only need a population, defined territory, they say effective working government in our full on their S handle on Saturdays, or when the matters arise for the government to address the people, the government will come on and address the people of the United States of Biafra. I want you to know that everything that we are doing, there is a reason why we are doing it. We don't just do it. To go carry, you know that at this time we will come. on social media to bring out what we have in our mind and what we have been searching since all this while. Elias, where did you get this your law? Remember, we just read Article 1 of Montevideo Convention. We read from the beginning to the video I played to you that after declaration, the country need to get its border 80% before you can get recognition. And I told you there is a step you will climb before you get an international recognition. I want to play you this again. Or saying no, that we get our land 80% before we can be able to recognition. That getting the land 80% is not a criteria to get an international recognition. Listen to this again.
No, under international law, there is no specific...
Remember, no. Elias, the international law said, no, you are a liar. Look at your name. Do you know, remember the name Elias, what Ananias, what it is in the Bible? How a husband and wife make people's money and how they die shameful deaths. You know, some things happen depend on a name that we bear today. If you're a Christian, you must know the story of Ananias in the Bible. That is Elias that you're seeing today. Please like and share. And also, our phone number is free for you to call and contribute this night. We have next 20 minutes to end the program because of our time. Please endeavor to call to prove that you understand the importance of what we are here to educate ourselves and what we are here to do. And also, it's better that you share, you like the program. No, under international law, there is no significant requirement to control 80% of a border. And the earlier told you that it's under must that Biafran people will get their land 80% before they get recognition. A criminal working for one Nigeria to destroy us, but their mission fell on arrival. And I told them the center cannot hold. We must continue.
Requirement to control 80% of a border for a new country to gain international recognition. The notion of a percentage of border control is not a recognized legal standard for statehood. Instead,
it's not a legal standard for getting 80%. It's not a legal standard for getting 80% of our land under Montevideo Convention 1933, Article 1. Elias, where did you get this your law? Elias, where did you get those things you are teaching Ogenkere? You teach him a way of Nigeria, a corny way of making people's money. Okay, good evening. You're welcome. First time seeing you here. Please subscribe on our page, RealBiafraTv, and also turn your notification on. You will know that we are live whenever we are live. Thank you for coming. Biafra has already come. Biafra has already come. We will be sleeping, and international recognition will just wake up. We hear international recognition on air. That was end the sufferness of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Eba, my people. I ask you, I urge you to like and share, subscribe on this page, RealBiafraTv. We must continue.
Widely accepted criteria for a new state, as outlined in the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States 1933, are a permanent population. There needs to be a settled community of people living in the territory. A defined territory. The area must have recognized borders, even if there are some disputes. An effective government.
There must be a functioning government with the ability to exercise control over the territory and its population, the capacity to enter into relations with other states. The entity must be able to conduct foreign policy and engage in international relations.
A state that will enter into a relationship with other states can organ carry. Do they say you can? They say, oh, organization that can enter into a relationship with other states. You are fighting to become a state, and you must present yourself as a state. Do you understand it? So that is why I want us to know that everything we are doing, there is a law that has already been laid down for us to follow. And you must be happy that your governments are following these laid down criteria. They are making everything possible for us to be where we're supposed to be. It's not about woto anymore. It's not about gun and bullets. It is about a diplomatic negotiation, building alliance, building relationship with countries now that we have declared officially. And we have all these documents they are asking us to present. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze and Simon Ekpa are the one that has this document. No other group, no other entity, no human being else in the world that has this document except this woman. I hope you followed carefully. Let us finish it.
It's important to understand that fulfilling these criteria doesn't automatically guarantee international recognition. Recognition from other countries is often a political act, not a legal one, and is influenced by factors like strategic interests, human rights records, and adherence to international law. The video explains the difference between de facto and de jure recognition, which is a key concept in understanding how states are recognized under international law.
Thank you so much. I hope you had it clear this night. Our line are open for 10 minutes only. If anyone wants to call, please call on number +973 360 5137. If we're able to have a call, then we have. If we don't have a call, we must continue in what we're doing. Remember, we have played article number 1. Under the Montevideo Convention, the right of the Jews of a state, Article 1, outline the 4 main qualifications for a stakeholder in international law. This article is the key legal instrument that a new country would look to for its claim to recognition. Under the Montevideo Convention of the Rights and the Duties of a State, not group, not individual, not organization, outline the 4 main qualifications for the stakeholder in international law. This article is the key legal instrument that a new country would look to for its claim to recognition. The 4 qualifications are what? A population, a divine territory, government, the capacity to enter into relation with other states. A state will talk to a state. Ogen kere. So now, why can't you who claim to be a professor, a doctor, Joe Irobi? Why can't people come and present this kind of document? Because it was against what you all are doing. That is why no one of you can come close to it, because it will expose you. So people refuse to use the hand to expose yourself. But we are here to expose all of you who are against what about to be a fought for declaration of a new nation. I don't people fall back. You have seen the danger on international law of falling back. The danger that the states cannot be recognized internationally, they cannot seek for human aid. In fact, a lot of dangers that follows up. I want you to know that everything that we are doing, that we must be ready, do it under international law as it proves. Please, if anyone has to call, we have more 5 minutes. There is no call. We are going to end it up. But before we end it up, I have something else to play for you so you may understand what we are doing and why we are doing it. I want you to know that nobody will stop us what we are doing. It's only we can stop what we are doing. That is why it is very, very important. And it is a very, very sacrosanct that you continue paying attention on your own government, not on any other thing. Do not listen to anything anybody is telling you today, if not from the part of this government. The international law is here to protect the government. The international law is here to protect you and I. We will never allow Biafra to become a failure for the second time. That means we all are a failure and we all have gone under this planet. Do you want to disappear? If you don't want to disappear, support your government. Stand where your government stand. Do not move like any other person. Do not. Don't join them. That's all I can tell you this night. My people, we are going to end it up here tonight. It's already midnight where I am. So please, we may continue earlier tomorrow. I want you to know that everything is possible. I thank our sister who gave us a super chat this night. Thank you for giving us that super chat. We are building this platform. Whatever it pleases your heart to come and you to support us, you are free to do that. That is my humble appeal to you. We need a gadget, we need laptop, we need some things to build up this platform. So when we come, this document and the voice will be on our laptop screen so you can hear. I told you, I don't pretend over it. Anything you can use to support. The number I used to do program, you can contact me privately. If you don't want to contact me through on comment section, the number is +9733 6051 337 +9733 6051 337, only on WhatsApp. From me, from here, it is good.